What's up, Jabroni? Steven here, and I'm a bit late with all of my reviews for WWE this week because I didn't get to watch the shows until Wednesday, so you're going to get them back to back on the same day, these reviews. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, but pretty much this is my SmackDown review. My Raw review just went up. Hopefully you guys can go check that out, but as always, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like the video, share the video, comment below, and pretty much let's talk about what happened on SmackDown. So last week's SmackDown to most people was a pretty bad show, and I'm gonna admit it wasn't a good one. And if we're looking at it as the beginning of a new era for SmackDown, yeah, it was pretty bad. So can this week redeem SmackDown? Say that there is a reason to watch SmackDown. And I'm gonna say yes. I believe SmackDown this week was actually pretty good. It had some decent matches, had some really good promo work, and I enjoyed SmackDown for the most part. So SmackDown starts off the way SmackDown should have started off last week. You get Dean Ambrose out here. Dean Ambrose is talking, giving his amazing mic work. He calls out Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler comes out. The two get into a bit of a debate. They start going back and forth, and it's amazing. You want to know why it's amazing? Because both men are speaking truths. Dean is talking about all the real stuff about Dolph and how he's never really gotten anywhere, even though we all know he's had 2 world championships and several other mid-card titles. So Dean, you need to get a bit of your facts straight, but whatever. And then Dolph's talking about how he started as a cheerleader and how people say he's too good sometimes, but then he's not good enough and all this other stuff, and speaking straight truths. And I love Dolph Ziggler, and I'm happy that he's here. 2 years of being nothing, and he's finally here, and I love it. He's giving amazing mic work. He puts on great matches. I mean, Dolph's here, and these guys are back and forth, and it's a super fun time. Dolph saying that he's gonna kick Dean Ambrose's ass, take the title, and Dean's simple response is, no, you're not. Really funny stuff, really amazing stuff. There isn't really a heel here. I mean, Dean is as close as we got to Stone Cold, where he's kind of like an anti-hero kind of guy, and then we have Dolph, who's like this underdog who wants to prove that he still got it. So Dean leaves, Dolph's in the ring, and the lights go out, and Bray Wyatt gives the Sister Abigail to Dolph Ziggler, saying that Dolph doesn't deserve to be here, that he deserves it, and all this other amazing stuff. As we all know, Bray is amazing on the mic, and Bray is great. So this pretty much talks about that they're going to have a match later. Dolph wants it, Bray wants it, and whoever wins gets the #1 contendership against Dean at SummerSlam. Makes sense. Seems like it could be fun. So one thing that I noticed this week, and I don't know if they had it last week, but they had the little bar on the side this week which had facts. I didn't notice that last week, and maybe it was just me, but I actually like this style better. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot more fun, gives you fun facts, even though for Dolph it had shitty facts, and there was just weird facts throughout the night, but I like the look of it. I really do. Next, we had Apollo Crews, or Apollo Creed if you ask Daniel Bryan, versus Kalisto versus Baron Corbin. Now, this was to determine the #1 contender for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship. This just shows that this mid-card division is bad. It's bad. I mean, I like Kalisto, but not great on the mic. I like Apollo Crews, not great on the mic. I like Baron Corbin, not great on the mic. I like that they're giving them chances, but I would rather have seen this be a fatal 4-way at SummerSlam instead of a singles match. But nonetheless, it looks like Apollo Crews is going to be going against The Miz for the championship at SummerSlam. We just got to get the belt off The Miz, man. We just have to get the belt off The Miz. We've had The Miz's gimmick running for about 6 months now, ever since WrestleMania, and it's run its course. He's done nothing with it. The title needs to be taken off. Next, we had everyone's favorite diva. Yes, I'm calling her a diva. Eva Marie coming out to the ring to go against Becky Lynch. Okay, so luckily this match never happened because Eva Marie plays up to her hate, and she has an injury and she couldn't even fight in the ring, and she's playing up to what people call her what she is. I mean, she's not a great wrestler. They call her like all these names, so she's playing up to that, like, oh, I'm too hurt, I'm too delicate to fight. My problem here is that Becky Lynch is just kind of floundering there, doing nothing, just kind of there, and it's sad. Honestly, it's really sad. This women's division is bad, like really bad on SmackDown, like bad. Besides Becky and Natalya, bad. But nonetheless, this match never happens, and Ava Marie goes to the back, and Becky Lynch fights nobody. Which then brings us to Carmella having an interview with Renee Young at this big ass desk in the back that just looks really weird. And yeah, she gets into it with Natalya, and I just want to say that I like Carmella, I really do, but Carmella is really bad on the mic. She is really bad on the mic, and she's not good in the ring. Her little princess of Staten, it worked with Enzo and Cass. It doesn't work now. You gotta change her gimmick. She is going to start getting booed. I am telling you, it's going to be bad. She is going to start getting booed. Nonetheless, she gets into it with Natalya, who comes out and says she wants to be the one that's being interviewed, and then she attacks her when she's gonna have a match later. She attacks Carmella later, and yeah, so 2 women's matches never actually happened on SmackDown, which explains that we should have left the women's division on Raw and given the Cruiserweight division to SmackDown. Would have been amazing. You done fucked that up. Next, we got the debut of American Alpha, and everybody was looking forward to it, and they got 0 pop. I don't know what was up with that, but they got no pop. Nobody cheered. They went against the Vaudevillains, and they squashed the Vaudevillains, and that was a mistake, because to me the Vaudevillains are probably the second best team on SmackDown that can go against American Alpha, right behind the Usos. But one of the Usos is hurt, so Vaudevillains should be your number 1 team, and thus you made them look super weak and get their ass kicked. And I know that like one of them, Gooch, whatever the hell that guy's name is, he got into an altercation in the back. So maybe he's being punished. As you've seen, we haven't seen Sin Cara on TV, so maybe he's being punished. But what you're doing is you're harming your tag team division. It's looking really weak. There's nobody that can compete with these guys, and it's just not good. Not good. I enjoyed the match, but only because I like American Alpha. And for people that didn't like American Alpha, this match didn't really do much for them. I mean, I don't know. This division's bad. This and the women's division are so bad. SmackDown is so boned in these divisions. It's just sad. Next, we had AJ and Cena get in the ring, and AJ for the whole week has been saying that he has something he has to tell Cena. He has something he wants to tell Cena, and I gotta tell you that when these two guys get into it, Cena plays up his, I do it for the kids, I do it for the love, I do it because I have nowhere else to go. This is my home. I do everything because I love it. He played that up to like the nth degree, and AJ played up like that whole thing about that this is what Cena is, and he played up like Cena is really nothing and that all this amazing stuff, and AJ and Cena just gave amazing ass promos. So I thought this feud was gonna kind of like drizzle and go away, but nah, this feud is still hot fire right now, and I'm very much enjoying it. These two are gonna have a SummerSlam match, and it's gonna be fun. Not sure if the club is going to play an angle in any of this, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm very much gonna be enjoying this match. And like I keep saying, SummerSlam is looking stacked and looking like a hell of a lot of fun. Next, we had Randy versus Fandango for some reason, and what ended up happening was that Brock Lesnar came out, interfered after the match or during the match, and gave Randy Orton an F5. Not as amazing as what happened on Raw, but they're keeping the feud going, and I'm liking that this is the way that they're going back and forth, honestly. Like, I like that it's only these two guys because they break the rules. I like that. And now I'm actually maybe thinking Randy's got a shot here. I know he's not going to win, but instead of it being a 100% chance for Brock Lesnar, I'm giving Randy a 25% chance to win here. 25%, you know? Part of me is like, give it to Randy. Randy's going to be here for a while. Let him look strong. Let him be the killer again. It'd be amazing. Be fun. All right, and now it brings us to the main event of the evening. Bray Wyatt versus Dolph Ziggler. Whoever wins gets the number 1 contendership against Dean Ambrose. And this match was fine. Was really fine. Bray looked like he tweaked something for real. And I don't know if that was like a shoot, but it looked real. And I don't know. Nonetheless, Dolph Ziggler wins with a super kick, and I think it's a super kick. I can't remember if he did the zigzag in this match, but I'm thinking the super kick is now Dolph's thing. He is gone from Billy Gunn, and he is now Shawn Michaels. Like, he has the super kick. Now he's finishing people with the super kick. He beats Bray Wyatt, and then Eric Rowan comes out. Dean was on commentary, and Eric Rowan and Bray start beating up on Dolph Ziggler. Dean gets involved. Dean starts helping out Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and Bray beat up Dean. And then Bray Wyatt gets in the middle of the ring and he does the follow the buzzards. And now I'm just like, is this going to be a triple threat match? What's going to happen here? Are we going to have nothing for Bray? Nothing for Bray? Like, Bray and Eric Rowan, in all honesty, I know this is a bit low for Bray. They might have some fun with American Alpha. That could have been real fun. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but it's Dolph versus Dean. Maybe Bray in a triple threat match? I don't know. Either that or Dolph loses to Dean, and then at the end, Bray comes out, and that sparks a feud heading towards Survivor Series. Makes sense. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. As always, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you guys will like the rapid fireness and the way I was a little bit faster this week. But pretty much, I'll be back next week to talk to you guys about wrestling. Peace.